Welcome back, viewers. This is Rick and Shamau here, and today we are at the bottom of a lake.
Today we're going to be touring a very special Halloween build for the first time in forever.
Yeah, yeah, they got close, which we'll talk about in a second, but we never quite got there.
Yeah,
So,
we were originally going to do a CR build, but I got lazy and realized how impossible the build was. So we're going to
yeah,
tour something else.
yeah. And as you probably saw while I was shaking my head like crazy, we are touring the UFO.
Yeah, we're finally
Ooh.
doing a UFO retour from what is it, 2012, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. And also, here's the dam. I probably won't tour that, but that's pretty cool. The insides are interesting. So you should check that out when the map is released. But
Yep,
yeah,
you can also see Burns Manor and possibly Camp Cresty there, which are also on the
yeah.
map.
If I, you can see a little bit of the Stacy level house with my current render distance, but Camp Krusty isn't really visible from here, but it's there.
Yep.
So yeah, here's the UFO. The
Um,
last time this was toured, like Rick said, was 2012, which is ages ago.
April 2012 with I think Ned and uh Sarah Lee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And the story that Rick told, at least like the last time we tried recording this, because we messed up a little, was that it was intended to be a Halloween tour, but they like forgot to record it or release it or whatever. So it was almost a 2011 build, which would make it even older. But
Mm.
yeah, so instead they released it as an Easter tour, which I always thought was really funny because it makes no sense. But yeah, this makes a lot more sense.
So this
So
was made by me primarily, and then you stepped in a few years later and completed it. I made it in like 2017 or 18, maybe
yeah.
16. Um, but yeah, this is almost entirely me.
Yeah.
It's a me
You
build.
did the whole exterior, I believe, besides some fixes that we just did together like a couple minutes ago. And the
Yeah,
interior was mostly him, but I came in and did some little stuff around 2019-ish.
not too different, really. Frank, we just block updated it. I was gonna redo the shape, but I'm not very good at making the shapes.
Yeah, make a cone. Who knows?
Make a cone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we actually joked about it now in the Up House tour. I think we did.
I imagine you would have, because that's pretty funny. I think you might have put it in the credits. But anyway, you ready to go in?
But yeah, I'm ready to go in. We have a new abduction system. I think you used to levitate, but I don't think it works.
Yeah, I think we got it working for a little bit, but there's some slight levitation, as you'll see in a second. But like, I remember you talking about how you tried to get it so anytime you were like directly under it, it would go up,
Right.
but you did that for something else and it was like super laggy. So you
Yeah.
didn't, right?
The problem with the redstone I was using was that it was too laggy. Yeah, it's like wireless redstone, I called it.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, I fixed this abduction thing. It's a little different, but it's still pretty cool. Let me try to see if I can get it working right. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try that again. Oh, okay. Congrats on your achievement. Good
Thanks.
job.
Yeah, so we'll try and fix that for the map, but it would say your abduction has been a success.
Yeah. At first, that's all it said, but what I set it up to do was that as soon as you fly up, it would like you kind of float up a little, which
Mm.
is a little weird since you have to fly up to get in, so you would be flying, so it doesn't really work unless you stop flying. So we're gonna fiddle with it. But real quick, do you mind if I show them how it works when you leave, or should we wait, save that for the end?
Let's say that for the end.
Okay.
Anyway, as you would have guessed, this is all teleport interior. It's a build that actually you go up, but then you go directly underground for for the interior.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm not used to that
Um,
really.
the
So
original UFO didn't have that, and it looked pretty awful, I'd say.
yeah.
But this is the first room they show in the episode. The
Uh-huh.
I think it's the first Trios of Horror they show this.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
The Simpsons are scared and they see King and Kodos approaching, and that's when this room is shown. This build had a. I don't think there was much pain with this build other than maybe the hallway arranging.
Mm-hmm.
Hallways
Yeah.
look completely different from the other one. They actually look accurate. And
Yeah, they look
mind you,
very
you're
Death Star.
right. I mean, you are dealing with season two Simpsons, so the coloring is going to be a little weird.
True.
Please bear with us. I think we should go to the kitchen.
Yeah, it'll be a maze just trying to get around here to tour, but I hope we won't miss anything. So
Right.
yeah, did you
This is the
do any of
kitchen.
this kitchen or was this all me?
I think this was partly me, partly you. This is the kitchen where Kang and Kodos they find the book of how to cook for 40 humans and stake it.
Yeah.
Great joke. Got
Yeah, that
alien
is
stuff.
pretty funny. I like that.
We got a bunch of alien stuff, cables.
Mhm.
I think this might be like a burner.
Yeah, we got green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. Oh yeah, green eggs and ham. Don't worry, we're not foreshadowing any Dr. Seuss bills. We don't have any plans for those.
Yeah. We
We're
also
building.
got this little open freezer thing, which I think is pretty cool. Just because I remember right, I made this and I thought it would be interesting just to like have it look kind of alien, so there aren't any doors or whatever.
Right. Yeah, this build has some nice designs in it because we're trying to make everything look all alien-y, I suppose.
Yeah. It's probably one of the, maybe not even one of, probably the most unique looking builds on the map.
Would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. You know what? Let's go here actually.
Yeah.
This is the room where they weigh the Simpsons.
Yeah. I want to say this room was all me, right?
I think this was all you. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe, yeah, this is shown though, but just this little bit. Um, I remember being really confused on how to make this thing, because it's some kind of screen. Yeah, it makes it hard to tell because of the colors, but I believe it was shown like that. So these are supposed to be, if I remember right, like a border thing. I don't know, but
Would
I
you like
had some
to
fun in with this room. It's kind of interesting.
would you like to weigh yourself now?
Sure. I want you to guess. What's my weight? What do I weigh?
Oh, I don't want to say it on camera.
Oof. Um. Okay,
Well, I
then
mean,
I'll try to. Do you want me to guess what you weigh? I feel like it's boring if we just do this joke about weighing and there's no payoff. Like it
all
feels
right.
kind of
Well,
pointless.
I imagine we both weigh about the same because we're both thin guys.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I also
that's. Go ahead.
I like that we're using a parking meter for the for the thing.
Yeah, I believe that must be a custom one because like. I don't imagine there are that many orange parking meters out there. So I imagine this was made for some other build and I used it.
I think so. I think we had a custom parking meter for the casino.
Yeah, wait. Before you leave, I just want to point this out. We've got in this little tube, Enderwarp leader Chris Pyro Llama in there,
Cool.
and
Oh yeah, that's a cool little Easter egg.
yeah, which I think is pretty funny because it makes sense because it's a Toy Story alien, but also I don't think I've put everyone yet, but I plan to. Every Enderwarp member of significance, at least that I knew of. I'm sure there's some I never met, is hidden somewhere in the map. So
Didn't even
I'm
know you
not
were
going to
doing
show off probably any more than this, but they're out there. It's pretty fun.
it. I didn't even know you were doing that.
I
Anyway,
told you. You must have forgotten.
This room is one of the ones that's not shown in the first Trios of Horror.
uh, not the season 8 one. It's shown in another one. It might be season 4-ish. It's the Trios of Horror where they find out that Maggie is part alien,
Oh yeah, I
like
remember that.
Odos or Kang. I don't know which one is female and which one is the male.
I want to
One of
say
them is
Kodos is female.
all right. So then, basically, Kang gets Marge pregnant, and then Maggie's an alien.
We have a very interesting couch here.
Hmm. I always thought that was a piano. I don't know why.
No, it's supposed to be like a Jerry Springer couch that Marge sits on.
But the real secret is this amazing redstone I did. We
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah.
da da da.
Woo, very cool.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
And then you got the different scenarios of which you can get pregnant at.
Yeah.
Backseat of
I
a
haven't actually
car.
seen this episode, so I appreciate that you explained what this is because I had no idea.
Yeah, I know a lot more about this episode that this build is shown in because I actually made this build and I didn't make the Quickie Mart or Krusty
Hmm.
Burger. Anyways, you got, like I said, different scenarios. You can get pregnant, backseat of a car, airport No, airplane bathroom. Friend's wedding is supposed to be a cake,
Okay.
and a strip club.
Nice. Yeah. And
All
I
really
believe,
bad
yeah,
places.
even from inside you can close the door. Like I can get trapped in here.
Oh, I didn't. I actually totally forgot you can do it from the inside.
Yeah. And you made that redstone initially, but I'm really proud of myself because I had to fix it. And then like basically
Mm.
from scratch, and I had no idea how to do that, but suddenly I got it working. So like I'm quite satisfied with myself. I think I mentioned that in the Quickie Mart tour actually. It's that and like the Quickie Mart like door thing are like the only two times I knew how to figure out how to do that.
Right. The issue is Mojang changed the way they do redstone since I had done that originally. So it
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it seems like they
to
do
do
that an awful
redstone.
lot.
To do redstone, we basically have to start from scratch practically.
Yeah, they change redstone and command blocks like every 3 seconds, it seems like.
They do, and it's annoying for us. This
Hmm.
is the room where I think they eat in this room. It's also the Pong room, I call it. Quite a big room.
Yeah.
You got Itchy and Scratchy on the TV here,
Yeah.
using
Jutting out of the TV.
Jack's great custom heads that he made years back.
Jack made those? I never actually knew who made them.
Yeah, those are Jack who made those.
Cool.
Jack was a very good skin maker.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was still around.
Oops. They fixed
Yeah,
that.
there should be a table here, but I guess King Kodos moved it.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's got to be on you. You made this side of the room.
Oh yeah, I
But
got that.
yeah. So
You
we
also
were
have
just
the bed,
fixing this room like maybe an hour ago to change the shape to make it more interesting. So this is all pretty
right?
fresh in our minds.
Right. You got some beds, which they don't show the side of the room, so we kind of just improvised this. You got
Yep.
some panels here.
Mm-hmm. And this roof is also pretty cool, once again, I think.
Yeah, I really
Hmm.
like the window design. I quite like those.
Yeah. I think that was you, right? You did a good job of that.
Yep. Right over here is those are barriers, not
Yeah, what
that's an
yeah, we need
elevator.
to if I can get through here. This thing, I believe it's like the only way up to one spot, so I think we should go ahead and do this.
No, we still got more to tour on the first level.
I know, but like whatever.
All right. We got a cage here. Don't know why this is. I think guess you made this.
Yeah, this one was me because there needed to be something here and I didn't know what to put. But yeah, this is I wouldn't say this is a cage. I meant this more as like a divider thing, but there is a cage over there that we'll look at in like 3 seconds. It's just like some kind of sciencey room. I don't know.
We did have to improvise some rooms just to make feel less bare.
Yeah. This one was you, right? This is quite nice.
I think this is supposed to be that room that had like the nether portal and the moose room in it.
That's kind of
Yeah,
funny that they added that. I feel like early Enderwarp, they were a lot more willing to add like stuff that's not on the show and just be silly. I don't know.
be there. Okay. And then you got something else here.
Yeah, I like this roof. Once again, a lot of very cool roofs.
hmm. I think that's supposed to be like one of those air chamber things.
Yeah, it's an airlock.
Airlock, that's what.
Ooh, cave noise.
And then you get back here. Like we said, this place is kind of like a maze. And then the last room, and I think probably the second most famous room of the whole place, their dining room,
Yeah,
where the citizens eat. I think this might be
very
the room where
cool.
they say, "We're not going to eat you. We were just trying to feed you to be nice." And then they
Did
kick
you
them off.
make this one? I genuinely don't remember.
Neither do I. I think I made it. I don't remember
Well,
making
one
it
of
at
us
all.
made it.
Nice chandelier design though.
Yeah, it's very cool and spacey.
I know. This room has this place has a lot of very nice curved roofs, and we're not very good at curved roofs, or we like we'll do them, but we don't like making them. Is And then we got to go all the way back here. Sorry if we're confusing you with the layout of this place. I think we should go upstairs or
Yeah,
to that
there.
packed ice area.
Yeah. Wait,
There's
where's
not much
the?
in this
Oh, here.
area as is, but there you have the control room up. That's really all that's
Yeah.
up here. This is the room where they switch the body. No, they don't switch the bodies. No, they switch their bodies between Bob Dole and Bill Clinton,
Yeah, I
and
remember.
then they try and beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I
season
know
8.
I had made at least some of this. I don't know if it was all, but this was at least partially me.
Yeah, I think, and then you got Earth here. Even though we
Yep.
showed explicitly in the tour that we're still on land. Shut up.
I mean, maybe it flew off. Who knows?
Yeah, true. You
Yeah.
got the tube thingies that they used that they store Bill Clinton and Bob Dole in.
Yeah, I really like that design. It's
Yeah, it's a
nice.
very nice design. And then I think
This,
this might be like a crystal ball thing. I don't know.
yeah, more controls. It won't look like controls with like a human designed thing. It's all crazy. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of
it's all
control
gonna be.
panels in this build that I got to get really creative with.
It's also going to be more scaled up just because Kang and Kodos are pretty large compared to the humans.
Yep. Okay.
I
Is that
think
everything?
I think that actually might be it for this tour.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker than I expected.
So did I. So I guess they're kicking us off the ship because we didn't appreciate their hospitality. I also thought that
Ooh.
they'd have a bedroom, but I guess they don't.
Maybe they sleep in the tubes that they used for Clinton and Dole. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. So anyway, you want to show off how you get back down?
Sure. Woo. Did it work? Oh, what? Why didn't it work? It worked. Oh, great. Now when you went through, it worked on me. Great. Let's try that again. You stay down here. I don't
Though it
know what
might
happened
teleport
there.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna see because that's been happening a lot. It keeps affecting the wrong person for some reason. Yep. Once. Yeah. Are you levitating or something? Yeah. That I don't know what the problem is, but we'll have to fix that. What's supposed to happen is, and this was working when it was just me on, so it has something to do with being two people. So if you're playing alone, this won't be an issue. But what's supposed to happen is you drop through, you get teleported. Like as soon as you start following, you get a feather falling effect. So you're falling really slow, and it's like you're very slowly descending to Earth, and its time so it goes off just as you hit the water, which I think is nice. It's like, it's perfectly timed and everything. I'm pretty happy with it when it actually
Right.
works. So, I don't know what happened.
I think it's just Mojang updating their redstone constantly and it's screwing up something.
Not surprising.
Anyway, we're very sorry that we couldn't get a CR build for you out. Again, the CR I was working on was Halloween based, but it was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
do
we'll
want to
do
release.
it someday if we can get it figured out. Maybe not. Who knows?
Maybe we can always just release it in like April, like the original UFO.
Yeah, that'll be our next Easter tour.
No, I mean we are working on CR builds still. So.
Yep. So,
But
is that about all?
I think that is about all. I guess Cam Krusty might be soon too.
Yeah, that's finished. It looks pretty good.
I
A
would
lot of
like.
stuff is a lot more finished than you might expect. We're doing pretty well on this.
We are,
But
and we finally got like a map border.
Anyway, viewers, we wish you a happy Halloween. Please follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and follow us on Facebook, and maybe TikTok, but we still don't have TikTok figured out.
it's a genuine toss-up if Enderwarp fans will be trick-or-treating or not, because our demographics tend to skew kind of young. So, yeah, if you are out trick-or-treating, be safe, obviously. Don't stay out too late, but I guess you're going to have to talk to strangers or else you won't be getting any candy. So, yeah. Safely talk to strangers. Uh, is that about all?
That is about all. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, ah. Today we are at the bottom of a lake. Hello, Rick.
Hey Sam, what's up?
Yeah, we learned to breathe underwater, and we're going for a quick swim fully clothed. But more than that, we have a surprise directly above us. Come on up with me. Let's do this together.
I thought we were touring Atlantis.
Fuck you.
We're recording, aren't we?
We'll beep it. Okay. Today we are touring the UFO.